to make this quick update. Alright, so I'm watching something right now, like a little series or whatever on YouTube, and lesbian series, and I'm just so fucking reminded of an ex that I used to have. The princess. Right? Like, she acted like she didn't know what the hell was up, what was down, who and when or why. She couldn't keep her shit straight. Like, and that's not judging, that's just what it is. Like, she acted so slow sometimes. I have no idea why. I could ask her, hey, what time is it? The time? Like, the time right now? Like, yes, what time is it? I mean, as if that wasn't bad enough, it would drag on for like 2 or 3 minutes of me having to step by step explain to this woman, to this girl, what I mean when I say what time it is. Look, I have patience. I do. I have patience. I'll talk to you a certain way. It's almost like you're a child. I have to walk you through it. I'll talk gently. I'll be soft. I'll be courteous with my words, with my tone, but after a while, I just can't fucking do it. How do you not understand certain things? That's what I don't understand. I have patience, but my patience runs thin with bullshit. I am telling y'all. I do not like things that do not make sense. I do not. It is very hard to put up with shit like that and people who present idiotic things that are just out of place, like that woman, the car jump. What is it? You could at least say thank you bitch. What the fuck? Damn, did you just turn into a man? Like shit. Like she got so rough. I'm just saying, like how she said bitch, like it was just so rough. All I'm saying is, what I'm watching right now, this just reminds me of a girlfriend I used to have, the princess, right? Alright, so watch this shit. Oh yeah, so okay, so here would be me right here, right? You're trying to cool off, you're trying to think about stuff. She had basically cheated on her, basically. She had been having feelings about someone else. What, I guess she's not doing enough. I guess she's just not good enough. It's okay though, because she's going to be boss. She is going to do so well and do everything for someone else who's actually going to, and this is stupid, I even have to say this, put up with it. Who's going to be able to put up with it? You'd be surprised just how much people cannot handle someone who is good to you. Always tries to be sweet. Always buys you your favorite shit. Your favorite, buys you shit, buy you your favorite flowers just because it's Wednesday. Buy you your favorite candy bar every other fucking week. Every 2 weeks, whenever I can. Do anything to make you smile. Cooks for you. Good meals. Faithful to you. Honest with you. All that shit. You'd be surprised how many people do not give a damn about that today. Because they just throw that shit away with stupid shit like this. And all I could ask that girl, why did you do it? Like, I mean, I thought I was doing my best. I thought I was, I've been open with you. I've been trying to talk to you. I know we've been going through a rough time, but if anything, if we're going through a tough time, you know what that means? That means that I need you to work with me through this. I need cooperation. It can't just be me trying to give it all and being vulnerable and shit. Saying things that, I feel weak and I feel embarrassed to say it. Come on now. Let's be real. Like, it can't just be me trying to patch us up. So you'd be surprised how many people just really don't give a fuck. I mean, when I asked that girl why she did it, why she cheated on, and this is like 2 or 3 days after we had officially been going out. I given her mercy. I tried to ease up. I tried to look at it in so many different perspectives, and I tried to not be pissed because I was fucking pissed of the stupidity of it all. You gonna tell me after 2 or 3 days of us going out, this is what you do, and yet alone, again, her background reasons for it. I need things to make sense. I need there to be a backlining of justification. That's what I need. You can't just do shit for no fucking reason. I don't like that. Let me explain. Her only excuse was for why she kissed her ex-boyfriend, even though that fucker did not grab her. He did not force her. Just cause. That was her only excuse. Ooh. But I did stay with her. So I'm just as much of a jackass. Now, fine. From that point on, I guess she realized she had really fucked up. She really slipped up. So she had been on her best behavior for a few months until she eventually had done some more sketchy shit. Allowing more sketchy shit to happen and sketchy things between her and other guys. And I guess she just finally happened to come across the guy she was ready to, step out her bounds with and go all balls out. Because then she really ended up cheating on me. So, yeah. For a few weeks. For a few damn good weeks. I have a suspicion, but you never want to admit that shit is true. You never even really want to say that shit in the very beginning. After a while, I think she's cheating on me. I think he's cheating on me. It's weird between us. There's distance between us. We don't say things to each other anymore. When we say it, we just say it to get by. We just say it to pretend. We just say it because it sounds nice. There's not any of the real, beautiful, fresh, feeling of it when we say these things, when we do these things for each other. It's just to get by. But let me just play this shit for you. This girl reminds me exactly like my ex-girlfriend. No excuses for anything. She thinks she can just do whatever and it's supposed to be okay. Like, again, stupid things. Like, things like, if she were to get into a car accident, I would ask her, I would be so jarred and frantic. Oh, baby, what happened? Are you alright? She's like, oh, yeah, I just accidentally crashed. Okay, so, it was your fault. Okay, so how did you crash? I was texting my phone. Baby, why? You know that's dangerous. I mean, I had a text. I just wanted to reply to the text. I don't know. I mean, I just did it to do it. You just did it to do it. You could have died, and you just did it to do it. Whether it's the princess or the kind of crazy one. I don't tolerate that shit. You think I'm around to wipe your ass? If you are a toddler, if you are a child, if you need to be monitored, that's fine. But I'm not going to be around to do that. I should not have to tell you how to do this, how to do that, and I shouldn't have to monitor over your ass. I shouldn't have to check up on you with certain things. You should know how to do things already, and you should know firsthand that you're not supposed to be doing this when you're in a relationship with someone. There are certain boundaries there. There's a certain line of fucking respect that you owe, and you kind of sacrifice. It is about sacrifice that you give that person when you're with them. Morals, okay? This shit just pissed me off. Let me get to it. Mammy. Okay, let's get to it. No! Fuck. I clicked another video. Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's all be jealous of how, much more glamorous she is than us, huh? With her eyelashes. They aren't even hers. Okay, but this girl, she is hot.
Don't think twice.
She is hot. That was a lot of damn money for some damn jeans. The hell? Okay, so I rewinded it a little bit. So she wakes up and her girlfriend, is not laying next to her. This is right after she had done something very wrong with another woman. Anyway, again, come on, the conscience has to kick in. You ought to know why. You ought to know why that your woman is not next to you. You ought to know why she's not looking at you very much right now. She doesn't want to look at your ass. You ought to know. And you ought to give some damn respect. Give her her space. Give her time. Don't be all up on her, pressuring her. Oh, why don't you love me? Why don't you look at me? Bitch! Because you just... Really? You're going to get this explosion because things are still very fresh. She's probably like me. She's trying to simmer down. She's trying to assess everything that's happened, and hell, she may just fuck. Look, okay, there's a version of me, honestly, it's like I don't even have, like the patience to just be courteous to you, because like, look, you fucked up, you went outside the boundaries. Why the hell am I going to try to assess things and be patient enough for your ass? That's kind of what I ran into with the princess the first time. Like I said, I let it go, I let it slip. I tried to be courteous to her, even though she was on the wrong. There was no placement for that to ever happen. I was courteous, okay? And I put it aside. I was like, you know what? And I told myself all these little excuses to make it okay and to allow me to move on. I mean, if that's your mistake, you should be the one who's putting in a whole lot more effort than I am. Fine, it's going to be hard for both of us in this transition to get over this hump. But I felt all the time like I was always the one who had the more remorse. I was always the one doing all the planning, worrying about getting her shit, when I could take her out to lunch, and how I could arrange our schedule so we could see each other more. That was always me. I was always the one who gave the more, who gave a damn about trying, and trying harder. Yeah, okay, fine, blah, blah, blah. I've heard that a lot of people feel that way when they're in relationships. Both partners feel that way, both parties, right? Fuck that. I know what I'm talking about. It's like I was always going the extra mile. I mean, sometimes I really didn't feel as appreciated, you know? And fine, even if I'm, mainly a more masculine one, I don't care. I even told that girl, why don't you ever get me any presents? Like, why don't you ever surprise me? Why don't you try to ever be romantic with me? You never try. And it's just the fact that I have to step up and I have to ask you that. That's wrong. That is very wrong to me. I'm not saying, ooh, I'm worth glitter and gold and you should be showering me with this and that. Cause who has money for that money and effort and thought that much and that deep, even for themselves. I know, but still, what I am talking about is, and I'm not saying just because we're dating, you're supposed to be, like I'm some spoiled brat. Like I have to get everything I want. Like I'm gonna, have you on some fucking leash and a collar and a damn dog leash, yanking you around, telling you can't wear this, you can't go out here, you can't hang out with these friends, you have to buy me this. If you don't buy me this, you don't love me. Right? Throwing some damn temper tantrum, some damn fit. I mean, I've dealt with some personality types like that. I've even the princess who I'm talking about right now. She was a little bit like that. She used to try to manipulate and try to bullshit, and sometimes, even though I knew I was in the right, I did honestly feel guilty. I was like, you know what, this is my girl. Let me treat her. Let me do something nice for her. Why can't I spend a little bit more extra money on her? Why can't I try to, But I was always doing that. So who are you to tell me that I never do that? Anyway, I'm just saying, like, it's not just the fact that she had done things like that, but it's the fact that it was like I had more remorse than she did about the things that she knew. I knew that she knew that I that wait, I knew that she knew that I knew. She knew she was wrong. You're not that stupid. There is common sense in there somewhere. You know you don't do this. You know you don't. So why do I have to tell you? Are you a toddler? Are you a child? Because if you are, I'm not dealing with you. And that's I mean, it's her, it's the crazy one, it's the other girl. I'm just saying, like, all these have come, it's like this combination to make me realize that I am never going to deal with anyone who puts me in a place like where I feel like I have to put them above me. You understand? And where I have to, what is it? Shadow over them, or they have to shadow, under me. I'm not supposed to be your fucking role model to where, like, you're not a child. I shouldn't have to tell you this, and walk you through things. I shouldn't have to, especially when it comes to boundaries and respect. Listen to this shit. This shit. Okay. Okay, I finally got the episode up. Okay, so listen to this shit. This is all she can say. Okay, I think it went full screen. It's alright. It's alright, like, we gonna get it together.
You slept on the couch last night?
Stupid bitch. She wasn't mad at me. Yeah, she did. Hell yeah, she's mad.
All I could do was ask myself, right? How could you sleep peacefully while you could Nothing happened.
I mean, I hate it when girls try to, like, come up to you. They try to make you feel guilty because, I mean, like, you're kind of holding a grudge. Whatever. You don't know how to deal with this. So you've kind of been avoiding her. You don't talk to her as much. You need some space. You need time. Like I said, when girls trying to come up in my face after they know that, like, especially in this, right? I've had girlfriends like this. They try to, so what? You're just going to ignore me? Look, don't push me. Don't push my buttons. You already know that you're wrong. Why are you gonna come in my face and act like, what the fuck? You don't get to question anything right now. You are on thin ice. You understand me? Like I said, it's just, I feel like a parent sometimes. I would. It's like, the fucking timeout. Leave me alone, okay? I'm in my corner right now. You do not bother me. When I'm ready to come out, when I'm ready to talk to you, deal with you, look at you, kiss you, be all cuddly and lovey-dovey, fine, I'll do that. And as long as you don't bother me, like, don't interrupt it. There's a flow. If I can just hurry up and get through this time, this grace period that I need to cool down, we can get through this a lot faster, where we're not talking to each other or whatever. We can get through. But if you keep interrupting and, hey, are you ready yet? Hey, are you going to talk to me? Hey, why aren't you talking to me? Why don't you ever call me anymore? Look, I am trying to do that, okay? I'm trying to help us out. If you need to, I'll even key you in. I'll even let you know, hey, baby, I really need some space right now. There's a lot for me to deal with. I'm going to need to take a few days to think about this, okay? I'm really hurting. I know in situations like that, it's kind of like a tag team. Both of you hurt in some way. The person who would hurt the other person, they know they fucked up and they know they're kind of shit, so they're beating themselves up about that. But they're also, of course, feeling a bit of remorse for the other person and whatever the hell their girlfriend, boyfriend, their partner, whatever, whoever the hell they're dating, they're in their shoes a bit, trying to imagine how they feel and how much that must have been shit to them. And then, of course, on the opposite side, you have the person who is just, ugh, taking everything, it seems, because this has just been dumped in your lap. And majority of the time when things like this happen, it's like you never even conceive the idea that this person will do anything like this to you. You never imagine it. You think, oh, not them, not Derek. Derek, he's just so, he's so sweet, he's so fun, he's so nice, or whatever. Not Sarah, not Rachel, right? Rachel wouldn't hurt me, but whatever, right? So I get it. I mean, I really do. But I also understand that there's just time and place. Time and place. Common sense. You do not lose that. Either you have some in your damn head or get the fuck away from me. Don't come to me with that shit. Like, how are you gonna come to me and I have to teach you? Anyway, like, I'm not.
Howard, she saw us a good likeness.
I'ma tell you. That's also her. Making up stupid ass excuses on the spot. Oh, honey, it was, well, I mean, when I said this, like, well, I mean, I only meant, no, I know what you meant. Everyone knew what you meant. You said it out loud. That's why the room got quiet. Everyone knew what you meant. So don't try to, again, insult my intelligence. Like, I mean, that's another thing of disrespect. Don't insult my intelligence. I mean, come on. You don't have to try to, twist it, because I already know what it is. If anything, if you try to hide shit, or if you try to tell me, oh, it's not true, I never slept with that girl, I don't even know her. Look, I mean, that really just makes it even worse, because now you're just insulting me, and you're actually saying that I'm stupid, right? Like, how is it that I come to you about this information and you try to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, and you try to, beat around the bush, make up every other clever little excuse and obstacle around what the hell I'm talking about, dodging the bullets, I guess, dodging the main point of the fact of what I'm talking about. I don't understand that. I mean, if anything, if you care about me, whether it's a friendship or relationship, whatever, I mean, isn't it the best? Isn't it better to just be real? I'm gonna just give it to you straight. People are hypocrites. People are full of bullshit. People do, myself included, sometimes. I realize this shit. It's just, nature of habit. What we picked up on and being in the masses. I'm gonna tell you, we do not like the truth. We do not like the blunt, bitter truth of shit. But I'd rather have that, and I'd rather fucking hurt than to be strained and strung along thinking something of someone, and it's not that at all. You understand? Yet alone finding out that you lied to me in my face, like, or, like, here I am standing with you asking about something that you and I both know is true, but you still continue to tell me that I'm stupid by lying to me. Those are my drawn lines. So this reminds me of my other girlfriend. Like I said, so every other little bullshit excuse that I think, like I said, sometimes she just acts so stupid. Like, I don't know, she thought that some of her excuses were witty, that they were clever, that they were really getting by. No. The fuck? You think anything you're saying makes any kind of fucking sense? No. Like, she be talking about the damn, teddy bear and the choo-choo train, and that would be her fucking excuse. How do you put two and two together and expect that to make sense? Like, what does that have anything to do with what I'm asking you? Like, she would... Anyway, I'm telling you. And that was another thing about her. What she just said, this one right here. She said, okay, I was laying in bed with you last night, but I got up and I came out here because all I kept thinking is, how could you sleep peacefully during this shit? And I guess she really did. She didn't mean the remedial she, or the remedial you. I'm sorry. Remedial, as in, like, she was talking about her, but she did in fact mean her when she says you, right? When she says you, keep up with me. When she says you, she's talking about her. Yeah, I understand. I remember feeling that way too, like, a couple of times, like, It's like, really? How can you be so okay with all this? Like, you don't even fucking care. Like, so there were some times I noticed I was in more remorse and agony than the people who had actually done me wrong. And it's not supposed to be like that. That's very wrong. I mean, there's a certain balance to things. There's a certain way how things are supposed to be, and the fact that you're just, throwing shit up, it's not a big deal. You know what? Then it's like you start to question yourself. Okay, but this is you, the person who's been hurt or betrayed in friendship, relationship, family, whatever. But am I too weak, though, to stand up and walk out or do something about it or to call this off? Right? Because if they don't even care, why the hell am I carrying this around? Why am I allowing them to hurt me like this? You understand? Like, am I strong enough not to do it? Or am I too weak to not do it? You understand? Am I just gonna be a fucking pussy and let someone do this to me, let them hurt me, just let them trample over me? I mean, hell, and she proved it. I mean, they do it again. Fine. Maybe the first time that they're found out, maybe they won't do it again for a while, but I guarantee you, there is always temptation. Always. Especially through the eyes. Especially. And right now, I'm just thinking of biblical stuff like Eve, right? The fruit upon the tree looked good to the eyes. It looked good upon the eyes, of course. There's so much lust we have and we carry inside of us. That's the burden we have. But I am going to tell you, like, just be real about the temptation, At least be upfront about it. Acknowledge that shit. Confront it within yourself. And I feel like that'll actually help you in relationships. Because if you're someone who is so fucking lustful, why are you with someone who's talking about love and forever and marriage and babies and a house and growing old with you? I mean, you obviously you're not interested in that. You're too lustful. You're gonna hurt this person. So why don't you own up? Why don't you grow up? Figure out what you're gonna do with your life, and why don't you just let them have theirs? They're gonna hurt for a little while. They're gonna be crushed, but it's better than going 20 years down the line and breaking their heart, or just fucking running off and leaving some damn note on the damn table. Hey, sorry, I really did like you a lot. I just had to go. Right? I mean, come on now. It's real life shit. This shit happens. I mean, people do this shit. I mean, it just seems, again, out of place. It seems, stupid and barbaric. I mean, what a lie. What a lie to be living for a decade, 5 years, 2 years, 2 months, when you really don't want that person. Hell, you want everybody else, everyone around, everyone you see. Almost everyone. Right? They don't even have to be that hot. I mean, maybe you're just curious. Either way, you're gonna really hurt that person who's expecting loyalty and marriage kind of, boundaries and things like that, right? So don't do that, man. And especially don't bring kids into that shit. People just decide they want to tap out when you have kids. You can't do that. Those kids depend on you. And for you to just fuck up their lives like that, there's something very wrong in your mind to just do that. And I'm not saying people who have divorces, I'm not saying that they don't hurt, when they do that to their children. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt them in some way, but it obviously doesn't hurt you that much because you still did it. You still went through with it. I mean, I just feel like family shouldn't be anything that's broken up. You shouldn't have, step brothers over here and, cousins by marriage over here and this shit over here. And I feel like that's weird. It's very out of place. Now, ironically, because that goes with to my spiritual stuff, right? You're a family. You stick together as a family. You are one. There's no halving that shit. That's not how it was meant to be. You don't just pick and choose family. That's not how it is. If you make a commitment, then you stick by that. You are together. You chose to be together, and you brought kids into this world. Why would you do that to those kids? Those kids should not be having 3 or 4 different Christmases. Over here seeing daddy one weekend, stepdad, stepdad number 2, 3, whatever, on these holidays, going to see stepmom or step aunt, whatever, right? this day, that day, 2 days, a month. I'm just saying, like, that's a lot. But anyway, ironically, about all that spiritual stuff, it's like, okay. So I believe that about family. But it's like, but I want to have a wife and I'm a woman. When you talk about family and marriage and how it's supposed to be, right? My spiritual side definitely does not fully coexist with that. But in reality, I know it's not like there's any other way. So it just kind of proves that. I mean, you can plan all you want to, but nothing's really for certain. And you also can't beat yourself up too hard with what you just can't control. Because shit happens and shit pops up all the time in your life. I mean, maybe you had to leave that person. Maybe you really can't control your homosexuality or your queerness in any way. Your gender identity and all this stuff. I mean, fine. Things aren't going to be perfect. So I understand that. I do. And that's kind of another, like, battle of mine here and there. Because it's like so many things contradict each other. Even, like, within my own psyche. You know, it's like, and I like, and, you know, it's like, what the hell are we doing? Anyway.
Nothing happened between me and her, which she saw was a goodbye kiss. Nothing happened.
Sounds just stupid. Coming up with anything, any damn lie. I mean, just to cover your ass, just because you're a wimp. That's cowardly shit. I mean, how are you going to do something like that, then just try to always lie about it, cover it up? Like, you wanted it. And obviously, that's actually what she says right here. She says it.
You wanted it. Be honest. I did.
And then once you confront them about it, I mean, that's exactly her. It's like, okay, if you're just going to say yes anyway, then what was the point of putting up such a big front? Like, because that was exactly how my ex-girlfriend was. Like, it's like, look, you just lied about that shit. I asked you. You said, no, baby, I only want you. No, I'm only faithful to you. No, you're the only one. And then when I finally asked you, okay, but like, you know, you do like her though. You wanted it. You wanted to kiss her. That's why you kissed her, right? Then she wants to be like, yeah, I did want it. Really? Really? So.
Don't tell me you love me. You tell me you somebody new. I was tempted, baby. But I knew it was wrong.
Sounds so stupid, like a child. You don't have anything for yourself. Oh, I was tempted. I mean, I knew it was wrong. Well, then why did you do it? That is exactly that, girl. I'm telling you, like, when I asked that girl, so why did you kiss him? Did he force you? Did he grab you? Because I knew he had to be stronger than her. You understand? So, no, he didn't. So, why did you kiss? Like, did he come to you? No. I mean, like, we kind of, like, I did kiss him. Like, we were, like, halfway. Like, I did kiss him. Like, I just did it just to do it, just cause. Just no mind at all. Just fucking goop in that mind. In that fucking head. She sounds just so stupid. Like, I mean, I knew it was wrong, but I still did it anyway. I did want it. Really? God. Like, and that just really, it's unsettling to have anyone, not just relationships, but anyone like that close to you. Because they're the kind of people who will just randomly do shit that doesn't make sense. And follow me on this. What if you come home and let's say you're roommates with someone, and then this person seems kind of erratic. They never plan shit. They're sloppy. They always they leave messes and shit everywhere. Okay. They never seem to keep track of shit. They live a kind of YOLO life, okay? And that's fine if that's you, but see, don't bring me into that. If, like, we live together, you have to have some kind of damn self-control, because if I come home and then my dog is killed, or my dog has run out, and then I ask you, where is he? Where is my dog? What happened to you just say, oh, well, I know it's hot in here, like, so I left the door open. Why did you leave the door? I mean, okay, well, I was watching your dog, and, like, I went to go take a shower. I don't know, I haven't seen him in a while. You may want to go check on him. Really? I'm just saying, like, some people who show, number one, they can't be trusted, that they're really erratic, they're all over the place. That's fine if you keep that in your life, but you don't bring that anywhere near mine, okay? Especially when it comes to things that I care about, items of mine, or even, yeah, like my dog, or those who I love. You don't misplace my shit. You don't. Maybe it's because of my Virgo or what, but I cherish my things, okay? I take care of them. I'm going to put it a certain way. I'm going to put it how it's meant to be put. You do not move it. Well, I just thought it needs to be clean. No, you don't get to decide that. That is not yours. I will do that. You understand? You understand me? Really, like, about to get major pain up in this bitch. You don't do that. You don't get to decide anything about my shit. Well, I just thought, no, you don't get to. I'm telling you, like, people were just erratic. They're all over the place. They act like they don't know what they want and when. They just kind of, well, we'll see when we get there. I mean, come on. But then you didn't even bring any money to the place where we're supposed to be going. So, like, was this just a wasted day? Did you plan for us just to be driving around? Did you plan for us to get lost? I'm just saying, you have to watch out with people like that who act like they don't have any common sense. They can fuck a lot of things up for you. And that's why I just don't fuck around with people like that. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. If you made it this far, congratulations. And I'm out. Yeah.